Ever feel like your paycheck disappears faster depending on where you live? You're not imagining it. Taxes are a huge part of the story. Whether it's income, property, or sales taxes, they can make a big dent in your wallet. In some states, that burden is way heavier than others. Today, we're counting down the top 10 U.S. states with the highest taxes in 2025. Stick around to see if your state made the list, or if you're planning a move, you might want to think twice. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more smart money tips. 10. Maryland. High income and property taxes. Kicking off our list at number 10 is Maryland. While the state boasts beautiful scenery and great job opportunities near Washington, D.C., the taxes might catch you off guard. Maryland's state income tax ranges from 2% up to 5.75%, and that's just the beginning. Residents also face county-level income taxes that can tack on another 1.75% to 3.2%. Property taxes here average about 1.1%, which doesn't sound terrible. But when you combine it with high property values, it stings. A $400,000 home, for example, could set you back around $4,400 a year in property taxes alone. Add in healthcare and general living expenses, and Maryland starts feeling pretty expensive, especially for retirees trying to stretch a fixed income. Hates. Minnesota. High income and sales taxes. At number 9, we've got Minnesota, known for its strong public services and high quality of life. Minnesota also comes with a serious tax bill. Income tax rates climb up to a whopping 9.85% for top earners, but even lower-income residents start at 5.35%. And it doesn't stop there. Suchiki. The statewide sales tax is 6.875%, covering most goods and services. While property taxes are somewhat moderate at around 1.1%, higher housing prices in cities like Minneapolis and St. Paul can drive those costs up. Sure, Minnesota offers excellent healthcare, education, and a solid safety net. But when it comes to taxes, it's definitely a major consideration, especially if you're thinking about where to retire. 8. Iowa. High property and income taxes. Coming in at number 8 is Iowa, and it might surprise a lot of people. Known for its easygoing lifestyle and strong farming roots, Iowa still hits residents hard when it comes to taxes. The state income tax can climb as high as 8.53%, and it's not just the high earners feeling the pressure. Even a middle-income household making around $50,000 a year could end up shelling out over $4,000 just in state income taxes. But wait, there's more. Property taxes in Iowa are also above the national average, sitting around 1.5%. If you own a $300,000 home, expect an annual property tax bill close to $4,500. Sure, these taxes help fund schools and local infrastructure, but for homeowners, especially retirees or families on a tight budget, the burden is real. Even though Iowa's general cost of living is lower than places like New York or California, the combination of income and property taxes can make saving and budgeting a serious challenge. New Jersey. Highest property taxes in the nation. Sliding into number 7 is New Jersey, a heavyweight when it comes to property taxes. In fact, it's got the highest average property tax rate in the entire country, a jaw-dropping 2.21%. Take cities like Princeton or Montclair. If you own a $600,000 home there, your annual property tax bill could soar past $13,000. And that's just the property side of things. New Jersey's income tax rates aren't exactly light either, ranging from 1.4% up to a steep 10.75% for high earners. For example, if you're making $200,000 a year, you could end up paying over $21,000 just in state income taxes. Factor in the high costs of groceries, gas, and utilities, and the Garden State quickly becomes one of the most expensive places to live. It's no wonder that a lot of residents eventually decide to downsize or even move out altogether to escape the heavy financial load. 6. Connecticut, where high income means high taxes. Number 6 is Connecticut, a state that shines with wealth, but taxes you like it too, with income tax rates ranging from 3% to 6.99%. It's already pricey, but for higher earners, it gets worse. Connecticut has an estate tax that can hit retirees looking to pass on their savings. And the property taxes? Oof, they average around 1.7%. That means if you own a $500,000 home, you're looking at nearly $8,500 a year just in property taxes. Even if you're renting, you'll feel it. Landlords typically roll those taxes into rental prices. Sure, Connecticut boasts great schools, healthcare, and public services, but the steep tax costs make it tough for young professionals and retirees alike. Unless you're well prepared financially, Connecticut can quickly feel less like home and more like a money pit. Illinois, crushing property and sales taxes. Coming in at number 5 is Illinois, where the tax burden isn't just heavy, it's crushing. Let's start with property taxes. Illinois has an average rate of 2.16%. In real numbers, if you own a $300,000 home, you could be paying well over $6,000 per year in property taxes alone. But it doesn't stop there. Sales tax in Chicago can hit nearly 11% once you include city and county taxes. So, say you're buying a $50,000 car, you might be handing over more than $5,000 just in sales tax. Even though Illinois has a flat income tax rate of 4.95%, the combined cost of property and sales taxes makes it incredibly hard for residents to save money or invest in their future. Whether you're a working family or someone looking to retire, Illinois doesn't cut you any slack. 4. Vermont, big taxes in a small package. Don't let Vermont's size fool you. This tiny state hits hard when it comes to taxes. The state income tax ranges from 3.35% to a steep 8.75%, which puts a noticeable dent in the wallets of both middle-income families and higher earners. And if you're a homeowner, get ready. Vermont's average property tax rate is around 1.86%, which means a $400,000 home could cost you nearly $7,500 a year in taxes. That's a big hit, especially in a state where scenic views and cozy living come at a premium. Sure, the sales tax is just 6%, which sounds low, but the overall tax burden here, especially for property owners, ranks among the highest in the nation. Vermont might offer great quality of life, but you'll pay for it, literally. Seat. Oregon. No sales tax, but don't celebrate yet. Oregon gets a lot of love for having no state sales tax. Sounds great, right? Well, hold on. That benefit is quickly overshadowed by some of the highest income tax rates in the country, ranging from 4.75% all the way up to a whopping 9.9%. That's especially tough on high earners in places like Portland, where the booming tech industry means big salaries and even bigger tax bills. Property taxes seem modest at about 1.07%, but when you factor in high home values in cities like Bend and Portland, things add up fast. For example, if you own a $500,000 home, your property tax could top $5,000 a year. Bottom line, Oregon may not tax your coffee or clothes at the register, but it definitely finds other ways to lighten your wallet. 2. Hawaii. Paradise isn't cheap. Hawaii might look like heaven on earth, but living there comes at a serious cost. The Aloha State has one of the highest income tax rates in the country, topping out at 11% for high earners. And that's just the beginning. Because nearly everything is imported, the price of groceries, fuel, and everyday goods can be sky high. Sure, property taxes are low at just 0.28%, but don't get too excited. Homes here often cost $1 million or more. That means even with a low rate, you could still be paying close to $3,000 a year in property tax alone. For retirees or folks living on a fixed income, Hawaii's beautiful beaches and tropical weather come with a heavy financial trade-off. It's paradise, but it's pricey. 1. California, America's tax titan. Coming in at number 1, no surprise, is California. The Golden State leads the nation with a whopping 13.3% top income tax rate, and that affects everyone from tech CEOs in Silicon Valley to small business owners in SoCal. Sales taxes here are also among the highest, reaching up to 10.75% in places like Los Angeles. Buying a $30,000 car? You could owe more than $3,200 in sales tax alone. Property tax rates may be capped at 1% thanks to Prop 13, but sky-high home prices mean you're still shelling out big money. Combine that with high costs for gas, utilities, and housing. And it's clear why California is one of the most expensive places to live in the U.S. It might offer opportunity and sunshine, but it demands a serious financial commitment. And there you have it, the top 10 most heavily taxed states in 2025. Whether you're planning your next move or thinking about retirement, knowing where your money goes is key. So, did your state make the list? Drop a comment below and let us know your thoughts. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell so you never miss an update on how to make smarter money moves. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.